Okay, so this here was a bit of a last-minute decision. I decided 10 minutes before this Indie World Direct that I should probably stream it. And so now I am streaming it here at Twitch. I'll post the video at YouTube as well. Figure I might as well do it. I'm very much interested in streaming indie games, especially on Nintendo Switch. So it would be kind of nice to know what is coming up in the schedule, so that perhaps I might be able to pick some interesting ones to stream sometime. Hello there, Wildland, welcome to the stream. As long as we're waiting, a quick introduction for those of you at YouTube. My name is Erica. I am a Twitch streamer. All of my Twitch streams I post at YouTube. I post a lot of RPG Maker content, indie games, as well as more commonplace games, more mainstream games like Mario and that sort of thing. Pokemon, currently posting a randomized playthrough of Pokemon Silver. That's been pretty fun. Basically, randomize evolutions and wild Pokemon and trainer battles. Definitely fun and totally recommend checking it out. I'm also in the middle of posting a couple of RPG Maker 2 playthroughs. RPG Maker 2 being an RPG Maker that released on the PlayStation 2 with 3D graphics. So that's pretty cool. And it is now just about time for this to start up. Again, this was a last-minute decision, so I don't have a proper, non-stumbly introduction to this stream. Now, of course, we gotta have that COVID message. I look forward to the day when COVID is not normal. Okay, let me know how the volume is. I need this audio to be quieter than me. I did a little bit of balancing. Oh, there's the problem. I changed the volume in one video, but forgot to change it in this one. So it should be good now. Well, he's dead. Hi, Maddie. Maddie is another streamer who is currently doing a Pokemon run. He is doing a randomized run of Pokemon Crystal and actually getting ready for the final battle. So what is Hades?
On behalf of our small team at Supergiant Games, I am really excited to announce our roguelike dungeon crawler Hades is coming to Nintendo Switch. You play as the immortal prince of the underworld, trying to escape hell. And each time you die, it's like coming home. You advance the story, get stronger, and gear up for your next escape attempt. It's a game you can sink dozens of hours into, and if you've already done so on PC, you'll be able to transfer your progress to the Nintendo Switch version with cross-saves.
I'm definitely more interested in indie gaming on Switch than I am on PC. I'm willing to do some on PC as well, but I really want to increase my collection of Switch games.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Indie World.
Hi.
I look forward at some games making their way to Nintendo Switch. I'm Mariko.
And I'm Tyler.
And that was a look into the Greek mythology-inspired dungeon crawler.
Finally
Hades,
some gameplay.
From Supergiant Games.
In this game, you'll ally with members of the Greek pantheon, wield truly legendary weapons, and fight your way through the underworld as you attempt to escape the god of the dead.
Unleash the fury of Olympus when Hades makes its system debut on Nintendo Switch this fall.
That sort of game is a little bit more gritty than I would be interested
are we
in.
Back in the 90s? It's so
Hey, if
radical.
somebody were like to gift me it,
With
or
all of
any
its
indie game,
groovy gifs,
would be fun to
animated
try
mouse
something
pointers,
different
and
than my
amazingly useful
normal
toolbars,
repertoire.
Hypnospace Outlaw is a portal back to the early days of the internet.
You mean GIF, right? Scour the weirdest corners of the net, dodge computer viruses, and hunt down hackers and other virtual villains as you seek to crack cases on the digital streets of Hypnospace.
You won't have to wait long to start cruising through cyberspace. Hypnospace Outlaw launches August 27th on Nintendo Switch.
Gotta
You can
love
pre-purchase
how
the game
creative
or download a
indie
demo
games
of
can
it
be
from Nintendo
sometimes.
eShop later today.
Certainly wouldn't have seen Nintendo release a game like that. Switch mouse? Yeah, I guess that would be kinda nice. Well, I suppose you could always use the pointer, even if it's not super accurate. I'm very curious about this game. Spiritfarer. Please show gameplay. I'm curious enough to want to see gameplay.
In this cozy management game,
Oh.
make some lasting memories before you have to say a final farewell to those not long for this world.
As a Spiritfarer Stella, help the spirits of the dead make their way into the afterlife by transporting them across the seas on your handcrafted ferry.
Befriend passengers, customize your boat, explore an imaginative world, or just go wherever the wind takes you.
This sort of game is
While
definitely
you may
outside
be
my
transporting your
usual
spirit friends to the
repertoire.
afterlife, it doesn't mean you can't have a little fun along the way.
The only sort of management games I've ever actually
You'll be able
played
to set
are
sail very soon.
Roller
as
Coaster
Spiritfarer
Tycoon and
makes its
Railroad
maiden voyage
Tycoon.
on Nintendo Switch
More
later
so the
today.
former. So I can't say that I'm really that experienced with them. I would probably suck. Yet management games are pretty popular. I can understand why. They can get you really invested if they are done well. Oh, that's pretty cool, Maddie.
Hi, I'm Picogram, the developer for Garden Story. One of my goals for Garden Story is to inspire community stewardship and showcase the importance of coming together to help one another when times get tough. I hope players enjoy the world that I've created and perhaps learn to call it a home away from home.
Hi, I'm Jenny from Rose City Games. We're proud to be working with Picogram to bring this game to life and super excited to announce Garden Story will be coming to Nintendo Switch, which means you'll be able to hang with fruity friends both at home and on the go.
The time is right, and there's a community to save in the wholesome action-adventure game Garden Story.
While newly appointed Guardian Concord may only be a grape fresh off the vine, it's up to them to help rebuild
Oh, you're
their
literally
community
playing as a
and
grape.
stave off the dangerous rot.
Cultivate friendships, gather precious resources, and restore buildings to help
I suppose I
unite the
really
growth,
should try
so
a game
everyone
like this
can enjoy the fruits
sometime.
of their labor together.
Garden Story will bloom on Nintendo
Who knows,
Switch
maybe I'd
next
be
year.
really good at it in actuality.
You've crash landed.
I mean,
on an
probably
alien
not.
world, and the only way to go
But
is down.
might be fun to try.
Surrounded by water
Oh
on
hey,
all
it's this
sides,
game.
dive into the depths of Subnautica's vast oceans to collect resources, craft
I've seen this
underwater
game on
structures,
Steam.
and uncover just what happened to this watery world.
If you really want to delve deep, build your own submarine and discover the exotic flora and fauna that call this planet home. Just watch out for some of the more aggressive animals that may not take kindly to your expeditions.
And for explorers seeking a frozen adventure,
What do
the
you do when you
sequel,
encounter one of
Subnautica
those
Below
animals?
Zero, will have divers trying to survive the frigid temperatures of planet 4546b. Subnautica
Who
and
names
Subnautica
these
Below
planets?
Zero will both launch on Nintendo Switch next year.
This
Oink
animation style
Games.
really is something, Ariko.
As young game designer to be, Takeshi, your goal is to entertain your little brother Hiroshi with the latest chapter of your game in this charming RPG.
Choose the monsters that Hiroshi faces on his quest and craft cool challenges, but don't make things too difficult. You'll need to strike a delicate balance to make your game a truly unforgettable adventure.
Discover this heartwarming
Interesting
tale
concept.
of brotherly bonding when Takeshi and Hiroshi launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Might be worth trying. Honestly, all of these might be worth trying. If I had a more steady income, I'd probably be more adventurous with, you know, games outside of my repertoire. But I had to be really choosy. Even with indie games. That looks cool.
Hi, I'm Shruti Ghosh, one of the co-founders and art directors at Nodding Heads Games. I'm here to talk to you about our very first title, Raji, an Ancient Epic. Raji is an action-adventure game set in ancient India that dives deep into the rich tapestry of Indian culture, taking inspiration from Hindu and Balinese mythology. All of us here at the studio have grown up hearing such wonderful Hindu tales of epic proportions, surrounded by architectural marvels and the vast diversity India has to offer. We hope you'll enjoy playing Raji as much as we have loved and enjoyed making it.
Defend the world against the forces of the mighty demon lord in Raji, an Ancient Epic.
In this intense action-adventure, mastering divine weapons such as the fearsome Sharanga bow and the three-pronged Trishula is vital to your survival.
With its striking art based on ancient Pahari paintings and the medieval architecture of Rajasthan.
Yeah, this is
an adventure
definitely looking
unlike
cool.
any you've seen before.
Polish your weapons and get ready to battle when Raji, an Ancient Epic, releases later today as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch.
From
Gotta love those
decorating the
shadow
rooms
drops.
to attracting new customers to managing your guests, there's barely a dull moment in quaint management adventure, Bear and Breakfast.
As fresh-faced innkeeper Hank, it's your job to turn this dilapidated shack into a thriving B&B.
Customize each room to your heart's content, increase your establishment's reputation, and watch as customers flood in to stay at your little slice of paradise. Did we mention Hank's a bear?
Just be careful about what dwells deep within the forest as your business expands. You never know what secrets are hiding out there in the wilderness.
Be among the first to book your reservation when Bear and Breakfast launches on Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive next year.
A bear running a bed and breakfast is an
Lace up
interesting
your walking
concept.
boots,
Oh, hey, it's
Ariko.
this
We're
game.
going on a hike.
Explore the peaceful
I would definitely like to
mountain
try this
landscapes
game.
of Hawk Peak Provincial Park in a short hike. A game all about going at your own pace.
It's one of those casual games
Whether
where
you
it's
stick to the marked
mostly
trails or
about
go
exploration.
wandering through the backcountry, there's plenty to discover as you take
but I
in
still
the world
would
around
like to try it.
you. You could even find some treasure hidden off the beaten path.
Well, what do they call
Make
that
sure to say hi to
genre?
the other hikers making their way around the park too.
Walking adventure
They're
or
bound
something
to
like
lend you a
that?
helping hand. You can even go
I
for
would
a
definitely
jaunt
like
on
to
the
try a
water,
game
should
like
the
this
mood strike you.
sometime.
You'll be able to hit the trail very soon as a short hike launches later today on Nintendo Switch as a timed console exclusive.
Walking simulator, yeah. I would definitely be interested in trying a walking simulator. Like that one. Exploration, whatever works. It does look a little more interesting than the average walking simulator. In any case, it's not about overcoming challenges.
Bonjour. My name is Nikolai Toshinsky. I am delighted to present to you Card Shark, a new game from Unrailed, the team that builds your reigns, kings and queens. On Card Shark, I have two roles. I am both the artist and the card sheet. As a wild card of this genre, our game will teach you real card tricks and manipulations. We are thrilled to bring Card Shark to the Nintendo Switch.
Felice and cheat
That
your
was a
way
good
to the
take.
top of 18th century French society in Card Shark.
Definitely
New
a
adventure
keeper.
That's all about playing your cards right.
As you move from the parlor to the king's table, build up your array of card tricks and use your ill-gotten gains to buy your way into some truly high-stakes games.
Just make sure you don't get caught. Your fellow gamesters do not take kindly to cheaters.
Card Shark will make its opening gambit on Nintendo Switch next year.
Definitely an interesting concept for a card game at the least. I would so like to get into a game like this if I could just get into multiplayer gaming in general. I need to make a game like this that is single player friendly. Oh, Torchlight. I've heard of that.
Glory and gear await in the land of Novestria, and it's up to you and fellow heroes of the frontier to go and find them.
Set a century after the events of the previous game, Torchlight 3 tasks you with delving into the foul dungeons of Alburn to take on powerful foes and collect more precious treasure.
For those who wish to flaunt their glittering hoard, you can build your own forts, where you can upgrade and show off your gear to the world.
And animal lovers will be happy to know that pets make their return, complete with their own skill sets to assist you on your journey for even shinier plunder.
Can you pet
Your
the
legend
dog?
awaits when Torchlight 3 comes to Nintendo Switch this fall. And when it does, adventurers on Nintendo Switch will get this exclusive red fairy pet.
I don't know about you, Tyler, but I feel like I'm in an optical illusion.
Manifold Garden draws inspiration from physics-defying artworks to create some truly mind-bending puzzles where gravity is yours to manipulate.
You'll need to change your perspective if you hope to navigate through these infinitely repeating structures. Don't worry about falling infinitely, though. Gravity will bring you right back where you started, should you take a wrong turn.
Wrap your head around these
Gotta love
perspective-twisting
these
puzzles soon.
Games
As
with
Manifold
interesting
Garden
art styles,
releases later today
for lack
on
of better
Nintendo
words.
Switch.
I know this isn't Ori, but someday I really need to play Ori. It just kind of reminded me of it.
Hi, my name's Kent. I'm the director of Evergate.
And I'm Cynthia, and I'm the lead artist on Evergate. Evergate has been a passion project for the last 4 years. It is a dreamlike 2D puzzle platformer.
Ori has had a
where
sequel at
you
this
must
point. I
guide
think
a
it's like...
childlike spirit named Key
Oh, there's
on a journey
two?
through life, death, space.
I only know of the one that
With
recently
Evergate,
released
we wanted to
on, like,
introduce a
Xbox,
fresh, new mechanic, the
which I
soul
don't
flame,
really have.
that gives players an extraordinary flexibility in how they navigate the afterlife.
I know Blind Forest
while
is
also
available
giving
on
an experience
Switch.
with heartfelt emotion that we hope will touch players with its innocence and humanity.
Thank you to everyone who has supported us in making
If I
this
get
dream
it, I would get the Switch
We're
version.
extremely excited to be bringing Evergate to the Nintendo Switch.
Help Key traverse the
Right.
afterlife.
Didn't
in
say two
Evergate,
sequels, I
a
realize that
haunting
now.
Yet beautiful adventure from Stone Lantern Games.
As you journey through this ethereal world, use Key's powerful soul flame to slow down time.
But let's focus
and
on this game
unleash
for
the
a moment.
unexpected powers
This
hidden
definitely
within the
looks
mysterious
up my
crystals
alley.
that dot the landscape.
With clever use of the Soul Flame, unlock the power of multiple crystals to solve challenging puzzles.
Experience this touching story about two kindred spirits when Evergate launches later today on Nintendo Switch. It's almost time for us to wrap this up, but before we go, here's a quick glimpse at even more indie games that our partners from around the world are currently hard at work on. Let's check them out.
Later this year.
Of course.
September 24th.
Dear God, your eyes are blue.
Fall. Hopefully it's not copywritten music. Okay, some sort of train management game. I'm interested. Don't know if a game like that would be good to stream, but I'd be interested in playing it. I like the art style of this game. RPG of some sort, cool. I recently streamed a game that kind of looks similar to that one with the very simplistic color scheme, although even more simplistic than that. The game was called Gato Roboto. It was pretty good. I'll be posting that at YouTube later this year.
And that's our show. Thank you so much to all of... Was that you, Tyler?
Oh no, they're loose!
Roll the trailer. Roll the trailer!
There's gotta be one more thing. I am ashamed to say that I have not played Untitled Goose Game yet. So is this going to be a co-op mode? Yep. Physical version. Well, I'm glad I haven't played it yet.
Is it over? Whew!
As always, it was a pleasure.
By the way, we're hosting an indie sale over on Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch right now, including discounts on some of the games we showed in this presentation. Make sure to check it out later today. On behalf of everyone at Nintendo, a big thank you to all of our amazing partners and developers who are hard at work bringing their labors of love to Nintendo Switch.
And of course, thanks to all of you out there for tuning in.
Until next time, happy gaming!
So that was definitely interesting. Some games I was obviously more interested in than others, that's how it would be for anybody really. But I wouldn't mind trying just about any of them, expand my horizons, given the opportunity. Again, I have to be choosy about what games I wind up playing, because of money issues. The dream is to one day make it big enough that indie developers come to me to give me review copies, or that I can stream. More so stream than review. Reviewing takes more work than I have time for. Anyway, I guess that'll be it for this indie direct stream reaction sort of thing. Like I said, at YouTube, I'm posting a Pokemon Silver randomized playthrough, as well as RPG Maker content. At Twitch, I am posting another Pokemon playthrough, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team DX, and, admittedly, I'm about to take a break from indie gaming, because Pokemon Mystery Dungeon has been taking so long to play that I kind of want to play something else that is like, how to word this. Instead of focusing on indie games and RPG Maker, I want to play something that is on my to-do list and has been on my to-do list for a while. So I'm going to be streaming Super Mario RPG starting Thursday. So if you're interested, definitely follow me on my Twitch channel and check that out, because I'm hoping to do a 100% playthrough of it. That'll be pretty good. Wayland says you'd go faster if you did longer streams. True, but, I don't know how capable I am of doing longer streams. The 2-hour format is basically the butter zone. I could try for 3 hours that require starting a little bit earlier, and I'm not sure how well I would manage at doing 3-hour streams, because sometimes 2-hour streams I would feel kind of done by the end. And besides that, if I did 3-hour streams, that'd make it even harder for my YouTube channel to catch up to my Twitch channel. My YouTube channel is, a little bit behind. Anyway, that is all. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.